Okay, everything at a glance appears to be doing just fine. Stream switched over, got all the windows open that I want to have open, I believe. So, okay, this is what I get for waking up at about 5:30, quarter to 6, and not going back to sleep like I probably should have. But I I should be fine for now. Besides, trying to go maybe 4 or 5 hours be long enough to justify what I would normally call a stream. In fact, get done early enough, take a nap, and then finish take care of some stuff I need to do before I actually need to head to bed before heading into work tomorrow. Okay. Well, and thing is this okay? So this actually is Netherlands. Okay, wasn't quite sure where it was, but just gonna send it as is for that. Okay, that looks like a Philippines one. So send. Oh. Okay, just on the outskirts of Manila, roughly. Okay, actually. Turn you up a little bit. Okay. From what it looks like, this looks like we... Ooh. Oh. We're in Sydney, in fact. No, we're in Adelaide. Okay. We're actually in Salisbury? Huh. Why the hell did that say... Sydney then? Or at least that's... The sign looks like it said Sydney. Okay. This is indeed the UK. Oh. Ooh. At minimum, my immediate answer is we're somewhere in DACH, or what is more commonly known as Deutschland, Austria, or Switzerland. Or if you want to be actual valid and whatnot, Germany, Austria, or Switzerland. Can we... Okay. There's always a chance we could possibly be in Luxembourg as well. But right now, I'm going to stick to DACH as to where I think we are. More... Actually, I'm not even going to say which one I think it is, because honestly, this could be any one of the three. It's like, wait. Oh. Okay. Please tell me it's not. Okay, good. We are very much in the middle. I was like, please don't tell me I'm wrong. Okay, I think this is Colombia. Because if I believe correctly, they're the ones that happen to have the yellow plates down below. then again, ooh, actually, no, I think it's Sabaneta. Okay, now the question is, yeah, okay. Ooh. No. Shit. De Colombia. There we go. I was like, one of them has to be able to tell me for sure. Oh, Medellin. Oh, and there's Sabaneta. Okay. Okay. French. Hey. There's no way. There's no way this is Tunisia, is it? Oh, no. Actually... Okay, TN. Yep, we are indeed in Tunisia. Tunisia, specifically. Okay, we are very much in Scandinavia. And I'm fairly certain we possibly might be in Norway. Oh. Yeah. Very much. Yeah, very much Norway right there. Because if I'm seeing EU plates and then a sudden green one on it, yeah. That is very much, very much a Norway spawn. Okay. Indeed, here as well. Oh, actually jump over one. Okay, now this is actually an interesting one. Are we down in Australia / New Zealand? We're very much obviously driving on the left. And based on the sign... Oh! Yes, we are very much in New Zealand. Because I recognize Hamilton anywhere in there. Okay, go ahead and get some free coins. Okay, long EU style plate. Signs are at least in English. unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try to see if I can find something else that may be of use, because all I know is we're very much somewhere in the southern hemisphere. No, that is not where we're at. Hey, I said Bermuda. Okay, that's an interesting way to get around. Huh. Fortunately, I couldn't tell what language this is based on the sign. Okay. That... Okay, yeah, I'm full sending Turkey. Yep, in Istanbul. Ooh. Okay, I can... At a glance, this looks like it probably might be Europe or somewhere in the Mediterranean. Unfortunately, that's probably about all I can think of. And actually, before I start going down this road, gonna check something, try to see. Let's do this one. Yep, 440, 1080, 720, 360. All this looking nice and lovely with a slightly better bit rate. Now the question is, how well is my computer gonna want to behave, seeing as I'm trying to send a little bit more extra bandwidth, or is it even not gonna make a difference? The extra megabyte and a half. Yeah, as right now this looks like somewhere very much in Europe. Very much in Europe or Mediterranean. So right now just gotta try to see if I can get to a spot. Okay, this is very much Spanish. Wait a second. Okay, it looks like it might be. This is possibly Spain or Portugal, or one of their respective countries. But yes, okay. Very much in Europe, or at least so it seems. And of course, the capture right there is just a hair too far for me to try to read off the dumpster or whatever the hell they are. Wait, what? Oh, I was like, where the hell that sign go that I just saw? Nope, that sign was actually just the side of that building over here. Had me baited for a second. Okay. Quadramil. Okay, unfortunately. Ooh, N308. Actually, fuck it, sending it. Okay, good. In fact, I was right on thinking it was in the northern part of the country. But yeah, the minute I happened to see... Okay, that's something else I immediately saw. Immediately seeing the stone bollard there. I basically knew, as long as I could zoom in to be able to tell where stuff was, I could basically break it down from there. And luckily enough for me, that indeed was in Portugal. And just like this, with the yellow license plates, I was able also to tell that we are in Netherlands. Oof. Okay, very much Spanish. Sun's still pointing towards the south, which means we're still in Europe? Okay, so I'm like 99% sure this is possibly Spain, but... Oh, wait, okay. And of course, it's just some signs that are unfortunately hidden well enough. Actually, let's stick this. Go back to start. Jump here. And Lucia. Junto de Andalucía. Fuck it. Probably wrong. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm sending it based on that. Hey, I said no. I said sending it based on that, which means let me guess it. That looks like a white plate. Okay, all those for the most part look like white plates, which would technically indicate Russia, along with the fact that the sign there is in Cyrillic. Thing is, are we actually... Ooh, MK, up. North Macedonia. Okay. Trust the instincts there with that one. Okay. Yeah, that one actually... That was just a lucky guess, to be honest, because I didn't know whether or not we actually were going to be in Northern Macedonia, or if I'd end up whiffing it and need to start all over again. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, this looks like it may be French. Actually, wait, no. Okay, that's only one side, so actually, let's look at. Okay, Luxembourg has yellow ones and not letters on it, so. Okay, so there's a chance this actually is France, but the thing is, the license plate for there was showing just only one tick, which would logically be like, okay, we're not in France, we're somewhere else. But the thing is, because cars can also move through areas and whatnot, there's a chance that someone who's just passing through France and that we actually are there versus where we may think we are. But unfortunately, where'd that, I was about to say, where'd that bumper go? But oh yeah, that actually isn't a bumper, but rather plastic tubing. Yeah, but right now my body is yelling at me like, you know, you need to go sleep. The 5 or so hours that you got earlier was very much not enough, but I was like, it's still early enough. It's not quite hit 2 o'clock for me, so I'm gonna try to stream. I've had the monsters to hopefully get me through whatever stream I may have, but Murphy's Law has the way of doing things in the most unusual stuff. Okay. I'm gonna bank on this is actually France. Okay, good. We were indeed in France. It was like everything indicating it's French, but the license plates were not matching that of someone from the area. This also appears to be French. Now the question is, are we in France or are we in one of the other French-esque places? Okay, don't tell me I have to go all... Okay, that actually looks like the two-tick blue French plates. Actually, fuck it. If we're wrong, we're wrong. Okay, we indeed were not wrong. It was indeed France. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now that we're in a place that uses Cyrillic. Okay, jump one. Okay. Please don't be wrong. Okay, good. I was like, okay, this looks, it's got Cyrillic, very mountainous, but not sure where it is. But yeah, the Kyrgyzstan license plate was enough to help me with that. No, come on. Come on, let's jump here. Excuse me. Okay. It was looking like it was a one blue tick license plate. But that one's looking like it's white only, which would indicate Switzerland. Yeah, okay, I'm banking on that one. Ooh. Another close border spawn. Driving on the left, from the north it appears. It looked like it was a long EU style plate, but shorter. So I'm honestly not sure. So let's try speed down, try to see. Try to see if we can find a useful sign of some kind, because right now the plate is giving me actually almost nothing of use. Okay, and keep zooming. And the thing is, this looks like it could be Chile or Argentina. Thing is, while the sun is roughly pointing about southeast and whatnot, if it was Chile or Argentina, then it would possibly have a better chance of being pointed towards the north rather than on the southern side of where the sun is, the compass is pointing. So right now, if anything, I think this is possibly Mexico, at least. Because the license plate, from what I could see, very much does not match what would most likely be in the US. Huh. Oh. Okay. That's probably the closest clue immediately to where I'm be like, I'm almost certain this really is Mexico. Because Tecate, which was on that sign back there, is one of the bigger name Mexican beers that I know of. So fuck it, winging. Okay. My logic was sound to an extent, though I'd like to think I was most likely just lucky on that. Now, back to Europe somewhere. Question is, fairly certain I could see some diacritics of some kind, and it looks like might be Czechia or Slovakia, though the writing looked like it may be Polish as well. But I'm leaning more towards Czechia and Slovakia, if anything. Huh. No, that's Polish. That's very much Polish. Ooh. That was a risky one, but very much Poland. Okay, based on that alone, I'm gonna go again to Turkey. Go figure. Okay. Based on the stuff there, Universitas Timur. Shit. Wait a second. Okay. Indonesia. Yep. I was like, yeah, fairly. I was like, Timor sounds familiar. I was like, is it down there? Yeah, that was the Indonesia side of Timor. Just got lucky with it, to be honest. Okay, let's jump this way. Wait. Okay, that does, yeah, that definitely looks more of a regional flag rather than a national. Okay. Spain or Portugal? Now the question is, where's going to be the first car clue that we can see? If I'm lucky, I'll happen to see one of the yellow ones, but still be a judgment call on which one it really is, to be fair. Porta de Now, the thing is this actually Italian? Or is this still Spain / Portugal? Okay, so yeah. Shit. Okay, no. Got lucky there because I went up. Oh. Okay, OU 1021. Wait, I'm looking at France. And of course, both of those would be just far enough to where I actually couldn't look close enough to where I could see what I know would be useful information for me. God damn it. Okay, let's... Still not helping. Oh, still nothing useful going that direction. Quickly zoom down, or at least try to. And of course, really, ooh. Monterey. Okay. And unfortunately, that one's still too far away for me to even be able to tell anything, which sucks. Now, the thing is, assuming the thing I've seen so far has mentioned street or whatnot, it's not, it shouldn't be Portugal or Spain, but unfortunately, that is providing no useful information. Okay, it's using the word DE. Yeah, literally nothing. Everything seems to be pointing towards nothing, and the linguistical clue seems to be, come on, okay, Rua. Okay, so nothing still. I'm seeing bits and pieces of language that should possibly help me, but otherwise I'm seeing absolutely nothing that can actually give me a good idea, at least personally. Okay, so let's okay, yeah, everything is like, no, I'm not gonna do it the right way. Gonna give you absolutely fuck all clues. Jump one. Okay, still nothing. None of these signs are doing me any good. Ugh. I really starting to regret just staying up rather than going to sleep, because right now I really am tired. Ooh. I really am tired and I want to stream, but my ass is also like, yeah, go to sleep, you'll be fine, blah blah blah. Okay. Doesn't help that now the signs. Oh. That's a red. Okay, yeah, we're very much in Spain. Ooh, actually further up. Scandinavian place, shit. I don't like this. I don't like it one single bit. I don't like it that I've, I might just try to go for an hour and then try to take an hour or so nap, because as much as I really want to try to stay awake and whatnot, I think, okay, I think the fact that, fuck, actually, I'm just gonna, rather than try to push myself for another 10 so minutes to try to get an even hour, I'm gonna hop in my bed, set an alarm for an hour and a half or so, and try to see if my ass will actually get up at that time. Because waking up when I did and not going back to sleep was definitely a real bad idea. So this is actually gonna be a short one, but the next one, I promise, will be a good 4 or so hour stream, if I can manage to get some sort of reasonable nap to help me wake up, so to speak. But I'm gonna call it here, and I'll see you guys back in a little while.